Hello friends and family, and good evening from beautiful Gatlinburg, Tennessee. For today's Tennessee roadside adventure, I thought it'd be fun to come out here to Gatlinburg. We're gonna eat at one of our personal favorite steakhouses, the Cherokee Grill. We'll check out the whole menu, probably order an appetizer. They have some really delicious steaks there. And I do want to head throughout Gatlinburg. Like, we'll catch some live music, hopefully. The old Smoky Moonshine store, we always have to go there, check out some of the different offerings. And I want to go over to like the Village, over to the Donut Friar, one of my personal favorite sweet shops in all of Gatlinburg. The donuts there are absolutely incredible, but it's like a beautiful fall day and everything is decorated amazing for fall. So we'll check everything out and check out some of the different shops. But before we get started, if you would subscribe and click the bell notification so you're aware of future uploads and live streams, we would greatly appreciate it. Here's a little bit of a different sign you don't see every day. Please do not feed the bears, thank you. Normally we live in Florida, like we would have like don't feed the alligators. Now we moved to Tennessee, we have don't feed the bears. And they have all these little like creeks and streams in this area. Just a beautiful part of Tennessee, Gatlinburg is. And actually our last visit to Gatlinburg, we went to Anakeesta and took in the whole Bearvarian Fall Festival. We tried some of the different foods and ate at the Skytop restaurant. You have to check that out. I'll let a link to that video in the description box of this one, because we also got to do Astralumina and that was absolutely crazy cool. Since we actually have a few minutes to kill, we're over here by Calhoun's Village. That's where Cherokee Grill is. Lots of different shops you can check out though. They have country cobbler leather. That sounds really cool. They have the Smoky Mountain School of Cooking, Smoky Mountain, lots of different things. You can get some smoothies, all sorts of different things. I think we'll head over here though, check out a shop or two along the way before our dining reservation over at the Cherokee Grill. Here's a little fun photo op that they do have here at Calhoun's Village though. Like, they have this massive rocking chair you can take advantage of and get your picture taken in. The shop here has a whole bunch of different candles though. These are soy candles from a Mountain Dream shop. These are stress relief. They do make these in a bunch of different sizes. Like, you can get some mason jars. Underneath there is a lemongrass. They have such like good smelling things inside of this store though. Let's see what else we got doing. We have evergreen. And again, the packaging with like the mountains and the black bears look really cool. They are, let's see here, a Love Spell. And actually the last time we were here, we spoke to like the owner, and you can actually, like, when this wax is kind of like melting, like kind of use it as like a fragrance on your hands, which is really cool. So many different flavors since our last visit. They have grapefruit, tangerine, and cinnamon orange. That sounds really nice for fall. They even have a whole selection of organic soaps. These are $6 a piece. You can get 2 for $11 or 5 bars for $25. They come with this nice little container here. Oh, they smell so good. They have like almond coconut, Atlantis, a black soap. Let's see what we have down here though. Okay, this looks really good though. Look at this one. They have oatmeal goat's milk, orange oatmeal. So many different scents. Blueberry's always one of my favorite. I think we actually got this one our last visit. That one is really good. You could even get like some homemade wax melts. These are, let's see here, $5 each or 2 for $8. They have honeysuckle, island, mango, lemongrass. Here's the Love Spell. And again, like, they do have all the different scents also in like the soy candles as well. Here's a nice one for fall time. They have pumpkin bread, juicy peach. Look at this one, passion fruit and ocean mist. Definitely check out the Smoky Mountain Dream store though. You'll find so many awesome wax melts, soy candles there, but you can get like some really unique pairs of earrings and different jewelry offerings. The cool thing though, like the candles and wax melt, everything is made there by the owner. The fragrances are kind of like in-house and custom. They smell absolutely incredible. And it's actually just about time for our dining reservation over at the Cherokee Grill. They do open for dinner time at 4 p.m. So we got the 4 p.m. reservation. Lots of nice seating though you can get by the big windows like overlooking the Great Smoky Mountains. You have some incredible views though. The Cherokee Grill is basically like right across the street from Over Mountain. Okay, so we're just making our way inside the Cherokee Grill. I did want to show it kind of the theming. It is incredible in here. Like they have a massive bar area with tons of like big tabletops, lots of different like rock and brickwork, and you can actually see like the chefs cooking in the kitchen, which is really cool, like a really nice touch. Let's head to our booth though. Hopefully we can get a spot that's really close to the windows and we can get a good view there of like Main Street here in downtown Gatlinburg. Okay, so we're actually just making our way to our seat now. Looks like there's like a massive fireplace for like a romantic meal there. Lots and lots of seating though. Like I was saying, over here by like the windows is always such a cool spot where you definitely want to sit. Actually, it looks like we're going to be dining by the fireplace today. How exciting is that? This is what I mean though, like check out the views here we can get of like downtown Gatlinburg. You can see how everything's decorated nice with like the corn stalks and the mums for fall time. We'll definitely take a moment later on to check all of that out. But I love the views that you get here at the Cherokee Grill. Okay, so the time of recording this video is actually October 13th, so they do have some different items here on the menu. Tonight's Grill Master, like it has the people's names. I did want to show like from the sea, they have some York River oysters, fresh grouper, cellar prime rib. That sounds really delicious. Your Cherokee surf and turf with your filet mignon with lobster tail. And they do even have a 12-ounce filet mignon. That sounds really good. I think, of course, we're going to get steak today. This is kind of like the different daily menu. We definitely want to take a moment, though, to check out like the regular menu here at the Cherokee Grill. We'll start with the starters. They have some crab bisque. My mom will definitely like that. That sounds really good. Some spinach and artichoke dip. Let's see what else we have doing here. Some chicken tortilla. What is that? So we have some crisp tortilla, roasted chicken, garlic roasted tomatoes. They actually have a really great selection of assorted appetizers though. You can get some mushroom stuffed with crab, your shrimp cocktail, a whole bunch of different salads from seafood, Asian steak. They have some steakhouse Caesars, a good selection of different burgers though, like hamburgers, cheeseburgers. You can get like a Philly steak, Maryland crab cake sandwich. Some of the entrees that they do have, Smoky Mountain fried chicken. That actually sounds really good. You get garden vegetables there with that one, rotisserie chicken, and down here is some of the assorted steaks. You definitely have to get a steak here, like I was saying. They do have like your 7-ounce filet, your 9-ounce filet, like some chopped steaks. A good little selection of different things. Their sides, their mashed potatoes are delicious. They have some spicy macaroni and cheese with spinach and some rice and broccoli. Okay, so I think I have it nailed down. For our starter, we're actually going to go with the spinach and artichoke dip. That comes with the crispy tortilla chips. Then, of course, like I was saying, if you are coming here to Cherokee Grill, definitely check out the steaks. They are very, very good. I'm going to get the probably the 9-ounce filet and then the mashed potatoes or the baked potato. I'm undecided there, but definitely the filet. Very, very delicious. And complimentary with your meal, they actually bring out some homemade bread and butter. This is very, very delicious. They actually brought us 2 little loaves here and some butter. Let's get this cut up I should say, and try it. You can see like how well seasoned it is. Okay, let's go ahead and get some of this bread ready with some of that homemade butter and bread. Again, this is really good. It's absolutely like totally warm, completely fresh. The restaurant itself just opened up, so we'll get this all buttered up and give some of the bread a try. Okay, so actually let's give the bread a try. Again, you can see like how well seasoned it is in the crust there. The butter definitely makes the bread though, so you gotta do like the whole combo. Like, I don't know what kind of seasoning that is. It's really good though. The butter is sweet, a little bit salty, absolutely delicious though. And again, this comes complimentary with your meal. May I grab you? Okay, and we ordered the spinach and artichoke dip. This looks really delicious. They do give you a ton of tortilla chips. It looks like the cheese on top. They actually put it in the oven so that the cheese gets a little crispy. I have had this before. This is kind of like my go-to appetizer here at the Cherokee Grill. Like very, very creamy. The spinach and artichoke dip is very, very delicious. Let's go ahead and give this a try. Okay, let's go ahead and try the spinach and artichoke dip. Again, like the tortilla shells are like really, really like crispy and very, very thin. The actual dip is just piping hot. Like the dish came out like super duper warm because they actually put it in the oven to crisp up the cheese on top. That is every bit as delicious as I remember it. Very, very good. Let's get a little more here. The dip itself is like really creamy. The cheese, after you like mix it up in there a little bit, like the little burnt pieces, it was really good. Absolutely delicious. They should actually sell these tortilla chips in stores though. They are literally that good, like super airy, very thin. And they're like salted perfectly. I love them, very, very good. Okay, so a quick little update. We absolutely housed the spinach and artichoke dip. That was very, very delicious. Again, it's always good. Very, very creamy. You gotta get like the little burnt pieces of cheese off there. It's really good when you kind of like mix it throughout. They do give you quite a bit of chips though to go with it. Definitely very good. Check out the spinach and artichoke dip here at the Cherokee Grill. I wanted to show everybody's food really quick. Mom went with the steamed broccoli and the jumbo lump crab cakes. Those look very delicious. The waitress was saying like there's breadcrumbs on top. So this is literally like just all crab meat. They do have a kids menu here at the Cherokee Grill. Luke got the French fries with a little sirloin steak. That looks good. And then when our food comes out, I'll show you that. And Brandy went with the 9-ounce Prosperity sirloin. This looks very good as well. Looks like it's butterflied. You can see the grill marks, but she went with the steamed broccoli. And then for my dinner, I went with the, let's see here, the baked potato with butter and sour cream as my side. And then I did get the 9-ounce filet. And again, I got mine well done, but you can kind of see like the juices there on the plate. And they do even give you some butter here on the side. Definitely interested to try some of the butter on the steak, but this baked potato looks like it's gonna really hit the spot. All right, let's go ahead and cut into this steak. Again, I do get my filet well done. Very, very easy to cut through. Let's see how this is done. Okay, yeah, this looks perfect. Really excited to have the steak here at Cherokee Grill. It's always very, very good and extremely tender. Okay, let's go ahead and try some of the filet mignon here at the Cherokee Grill. Again, I went with the 9-ounce. That is so super tender. Like the steak itself like melts in your mouth. There's not a lot of seasoning on it, but like there really doesn't have to be. Just perfectly cooked, extremely tender, the perfect amount of seasoning. And again, this is probably a go-to spot in a Gatlinburg, Sevierville area if you are looking for a very, very delicious steak. We recently went to the Chop House. It was just okay. You can't really compare the Chop House to Cherokee Grill. Definitely our favorite, but leave a comment in the comment section. Which one is your favorite steak here in the area?
Okay, so this steak is amazing. Here, eat some.
Good stuff, dude?
So today, October 13th, it's my birthday, and I just got this awesome phone.
It's kind of funny because today, like Luke was saying, it is October 13th, so it is Luke's birthday, and we were able to just let him pick whatever restaurant it is he wanted to eat at, and he actually picked Cherokee Grill. Like, he really likes steak, and again, like the steak here made Luke want to come here for his birthday. Anytime you can get a kiddo to want to come to like a steakhouse, really, really cool. And again, the food is incredible here.
Hi. So the crab cakes were absolutely delicious, no filler. They were pure crab meat, Very, very tasty. You wouldn't be disappointed if you like crab cakes.
Okay, so they actually bought Luke out a dessert here for his birthday. He got 2 scoops of ice cream there. It looks like a homemade brownie with hot fudge on top. Definitely gonna need like a wheelbarrow when we leave this restaurant. This looks very delicious though. Can't wait to try some of Luke's birthday dessert. I seriously can't believe we're having dessert though after that massive steak and baked potato. Of course it's Luke's birthday though, so we do have to have dessert. Let's go ahead and try this brownie. This looks super like ooey gooey, and they do give you some ice cream as well. Oh yeah. That is very, very good. That brownie is extremely fresh. The ice cream on top with the drizzle with the hot fudge, that'll definitely hit the spot. Very good desserts here at Cherokee Grill. That food at the Cherokee Grill was absolutely delicious. Again, we've probably eaten here about 4 or 5 times. Literally every time we've eaten here, the steak is extremely good. The service is incredible. Like, the bread is delicious. I like everything about this restaurant. I did hear that the Peddler has really good steak, so I do also want to check that out in the near future. But let's actually head down Main Street here in Gatlinburg, check out some of the different merchandise, all of the newest updates, and some really cool fall decor. As I'm making my way down Main Street though, I did want to point out like these massive houses like on the side of the mountain. How cool would it be to wake up to that view every morning though, of the Great Smoky Mountains, downtown Gatlinburg. But all of these areas are decorated really beautifully for fall time in Tennessee. As I make my way down Main Street though, I do want to show some of the different stores that they do have. Like, you have your old-time portraits, such a great little take-home where you could like dress up as like some Western characters. They have some like old couches and different things to get your picture taken. And they recently just opened the brand new taco trail restaurant. Definitely want to check that out in the near future. But the crowd levels here in Gatlinburg today are actually pretty low. You'll find a bunch of spots just like this one though. So many cool little photo ops that they have for fall time. Look at this though, you got like some pancakes and butter with the little syrup there. This is really neat. And if you are looking for a really good breakfast spot, if you are here in Gatlinburg, there's a bunch of these flapjack pancake cabins, kind of like scattered throughout the area. They have some really good breakfast though, some awesome fall decor with like these little black bears. The food here is always very, very good though. And it looks like they do even have some like coupon brochure books on the outside. Always take advantage of some of these books because you'll find different coupons for some of the attractions. Like on the back side, there's $2 off Wonderworks. You have the Titanic Pigeon Forge, $3 off admission. So some pretty good deals that you can find inside here. And we're actually just making our way up to the Gatlinburg Convention Center. Right now they do have the Craftsman Fair going on from October 2nd to October 19th. Looks like they have a bunch of different music shows daily. And over here is some of the actual carvings. Like, you can purchase these. Like, how nice is like the quality? The attention to detail is like second to none. Like, they have some welcome signs with bears. This one, look at the name though, actually has like the name of the bear itself. This one is $900. But again, like, you have like a little bear down there that says welcome. I really like how they kind of like pepper them throughout here, so you can kind of look at some of the different things, even if you don't want to pay to go inside of the fair itself. But the steps and everything in this area completely decorated with pumpkins. You got like some little scarecrows, then the huge banner for the Craftsman Fair. I do want to come over this way though, show you the awesome photo op, of course, for Gatlinburg. You'll have some of these like pumpkin scarecrows kind of like peppered throughout. Let's come over here though. I think we're gonna get our picture taken by the big like black bear Gatlinburg sign. One of the things, if you are here, like, you absolutely must get your picture taken with. Another fun thing to do in the area, definitely check out the Hollywood Star Cars Museum. You'll have a bunch of cars you can actually see, like, before you even go inside. This one is a 1967 Dodge Charger. Crazy though, like, you can see like the Batmobile off in the distance. It actually has like the actual like year that these cars were made, 1972 Chevy Nova. Let's see what we got up there though. Kind of shows you some of the different things you'll find from like Flintstones, Terminator, 007, Ghost Rider, Beverly Hillbillies, even like Dolly's Cadillac. That is really, really cool. And how cool is this? They do have some Marvel Studios, like huge photo ops there with the Avengers like Captain America, Thor, the Incredible Hulk. They're on top of this Avengers Hummer. I like that a lot. And right behind there is actually like Herbie the Love Bug. That's the great thing about being here in Gatlinburg. There is seriously no like shortage of things to do. From different museums, they have mini golf, like hillbilly mini golf, so many different restaurants you can check out, gift shops. I think we're actually gonna head on over to Old Smoky Moonshine and check out some of the merchandise over there. This area outside of Old Smoky Moonshine is always incredible though. You have the Mellow Mushroom Pizza Bakery and a really cool photo op right here actually of like the Old Smoky Tennessee Moonshine, like little things. But you can catch like some live music. This is a great spot to take advantage of like the rocking chairs, some incredible music, like they have a winery. And on the right hand side is Dick's Last Resort. It does look like they actually have some live music playing right now. Let's check that out before we actually head inside the gift shop. And you can actually see them literally making the moonshine, which is absolutely crazy cool here at Old Smoky Moonshine. Like they have the barrels going while you're listening to the live music. Like how crazy cool is this? Definitely really, really neat, but it kind of shows you like the Appalachian moonshine, kind of how things were like done here in the past even. It has like NASCAR, the moonshine runners, but it has all of like the bins of everything where they actually make all of the moonshine that they do sell inside of the gift shop. That being said, let's actually head inside the Old Smoky Moonshine store. Again, one of our personal favorite shops. They always have so many cool things. Rise and shine, giddy up, y'all, Old Smoky. That one says Tennessee Moonshine. Looks like they do have a couple different graphics of that shirt. But here is a nice like burgundy coffee mug, Old Smoky Tennessee Moonshine. These are $15 a piece, and you do have to look everywhere because they even have some different clearance merchandise, like these baby blue pullover hoodies. Again, these are adult size with the stars, and it says Old Smoky for $50. Looks like they even have a whole section of assorted Christmas merchandise. Look at the dog there with the Santa hat, Old Smoky Moonshine. Again, you have like all of the Christmas lights. That is a really cool graphic t-shirt. Have a holler, Jolly Christmas. I like that one a lot actually, with all of the holly berries. It looks like they even have some like spirit jerseys. Look at that with the cool like Christmas sweater design. You have your raised lettering there with your Old Smoky Moonshine logo. But here on the back side, again, Old Smoky Moonshine for Tennessee. Let's actually check out some more of the different merchandise in this section though. Another really good sized coffee mug with like the Smoky Mountains. You got some black bears. These are on clearance for only $9.50. It does look like all of this merchandise is up front here on clearance. They have like some Christmas ornaments with like the shape of Tennessee. That one says whiskey, handcrafted for $5.50. Even some really nice, almost like a Tervis tumbler with the Old Smoky Moonshine logo. These are originally $43, now $34 a piece, and yet another Christmas shirt. And again, the holidays are just right around the corner. Even in the assorted gift shops, the attention to detail is everywhere though for like Halloween. They got some skeletons kind of like coming off in the rafters. Here's some more graphic t-shirts that are on clearance. This is a fall graphic t-shirt for Old Smoky whiskey. You got like the old truck there with the pumpkins. These are only $15.49 a piece, so some really good deals on graphic t-shirts right now. You have Tennessee Saturdays. Look at that though with like the football. Of course for like the Tennessee Vols. That one is really cool. You have some Southern people are my kind of people with like the groovy lettering. And then over here is like a little owl there. Really festive for the holidays. You can get so many cool things at this store though, not just merchandise for like t-shirts and spirit jerseys, a bunch of different hot sauces like Chipotle hot sauce. They have some Cayenne hot sauce, a big bottle here of bourbon glaze, peach bourbon barbecue. That actually sounds really delicious. They do have some of your old Smoky Moonshine like bread and butter pickles. Let's see what we got here. These are $13 for the whole jar. They have some country corn salsa and some hot salsa you could take home. A few couple other really nice graphic t-shirts I want to show you. Brandy actually has this one, Old Smoky. This one says, "Take me to your moonshine." Like you have some aliens. It looks like they're abducting a thing of the Old Smoky Moonshine. And here you can actually do like some moonshine tasting if you are interested. They have mountain muscle wide open again, like you got Sasquatch on there, literally riding in a hot rod. But you can get so many assorted cups here. Like this is glass with all of the different color cowboy boots. These are $17 a piece. They have like some Old Smoky, like your ball mason jars. Actually has the medallion for Old Smoky Moonshine. That one is $13. And some really tall like Tervis tumblers that actually come with a straw. And of course, if you are looking for one of the best views here in Gatlinburg, Tennessee, if you are downtown, definitely check out the Space Needle. We're actually going to head over to the arcade though, but this is a great way. You can see the elevator going up to take in the sights and sounds of Gatlinburg. So we're going to be making our way across the street to the actual like Space Needle arcade. I did want to point out they have the Crazy Mason milkshake bar. If you're looking for some crazy concoctions where they put like literal pieces of cake and things on top of your actual milkshake, check that out. But you do have some great views of the Smoky Mountains off in the distance. A really cool hotel, kind of like center frame right there. The views would be incredible, like staying at that one. So as soon as you come inside the arcade, actually, you can take advantage of a collectible penny machine for the Great Smoky Mountains. You can get like a black bear, the Great Smoky Mountains, the actual shape of the state of Tennessee, or a lucky penny. Really cool little take-homes. These are just 2 quarters and then a penny, just 51 cents. And probably a little bit of a lesser known fact about this arcade, they have an actual really good pizza restaurant, Slice Pizza Bakery. Last time we came for like a haunted ghost tour, we actually met right out front of this arcade. They have some delicious pizza here though. If you are looking for like a nice quick bite to eat, let's actually take a minute to explore this arcade though. Check out some of the different games. They have some aliens hanging from the ceiling. Looks like they do have a Ghostbusters game. King Kong 2. Look at that though. This is like a virtual reality game. This Ghostbuster one looks really cool though. I like the graphics. How you can kind of like stick your head there and then get your picture taken as well after the game. Luke here is going to test his luck at this basketball game. It's kind of like a Connect 4 game where you shoot the hoop inside of the basket and then the actual ball like drops down. Let's see if we can get some Connect 4 going. So Luke missed that one. Let's see here. Oh, he's 0 for 2. There they go. Okay, so let's see here. Yellow player is going to shoot. So you basically have to stack the 4. Luke's actually got 2 stacked there. Brandy just needs 1 in the center to win. Let's see. Okay, so she is shooting for like the middle section there. Oh, so close. And there it is. Brandy officially won. Connected 4. You got like the 4 little medallions. And you do actually collect your coupons here as well. So they have like a Chuck E. Cheese, just would be, where you would actually collect your coupons at the end or your tickets and you can win some prizes. We'll have to check out the prize booth. But as you can see, like hanging from the ceilings and the rafters, they have all sorts of like little plushies you could win. I remember this game, Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory. On the last cruise we went on with Carnival, we'll kind of try to knock down these little credit card looking things here with like all the different characters like Willy Wonka, Violet, Grandpa Joe. They're actually down there where you'll put your token in, and then it dispenses it, and then like the little credit cards actually have to like pop on out. You can win some pretty good prizes on this though. This arcade is absolutely massive though. They have some beanbag toss games. I don't think I've ever seen this one before, where it's kind of like rotating there, and then you got to shoot the beanbags inside. Right behind me is a really cool bowling game though. I like all the neon colors. Or actually, you do get a physical ball, roll it down there, and then you could get like your strikes and spares. Luke's actually playing some ice skee ball. And again, like you do get the actual like tickets with these games, which is really cool. Definitely want to check out the prizes that you could win though. There we go. Oh, we almost got a big one on the top there. Looks like 5,000 points in the middle.
I already got 10,000.
You hit 10,000? Good job, bud. Oh, there's 1,000. Looks like they even have like some massive Monopoly games. Look at this. This is so insane. It has this huge like 6-sided dice that you spin, and it literally rotates to see the prize that you win. Looks like there's a bonus of 197 tickets on that one. Tons and tons of crane machines that they do have. This one's actually filled with a bunch of assorted Loungefly bags. Like you can see the Minions there with the unicorn. It looks like there's even a KFC Loungefly. Then off in the distance is like a Disney one. Looks like some lollipops in the shape of Mickey Mouse. Here's some of the cabinets of different things you could win though, like an actual Ninja Belgian waffle maker, 70,000 points. A whole bunch of different things from the kitchen that you could win though. Look at these little mini electric lunch boxes. I've literally never seen anything like that before in my life. I'm shocked though, lots of Ninjas, some juicers, and here let's see what we got doing. So a bunch of like different items, like some Phillips trimmers. They have yeah, look at that. They even have a round dryer there. Some little teapots, a ceramic one with Hello Kitty, and a actual mini fridge. Okay, so Luke actually just got a spare. Right now he's testing his luck on that bowling game. Let's see if he can go ahead and get a strike. So he got the ball. Let's see what we're working with here. Okay, so it's right down the middle. Oh, not too shabby. 8 out of 10 ain't bad. This next game is called Hoopla, so it does shoot out some rings, and then you have to play like ring toss and get them on the little pegs there. Let's see what we can do. So it looks like they do kind of like come in and out. So you have to hurry up and get the pegs on the rings. Or I should say the rings on the pegs. Oh, so close. Luke's gonna go ahead and play this claw machine game. So this has big rings of actual tickets you could win. Looks like 100, 150, even some with like green labels that are 900 tickets. Let's see where we got the old claw moving though. Looks like we're going for one closer to the front. I think it's gonna be that orange 150 tickets he's going for. Kinda wanna see if this grabs actually. Okay, so we missed that one. That's okay, next time. All right, we're gonna go ahead and try the claw machine one more time here. Okay, so we might have a better grip on this one. Oh my word. Come on. Oh, dude, that was so close. Brandy's gonna go ahead and test her luck at this Wizard of Oz coin game, just like the one I was showing you from over there with Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory. You can see like how the coins drop in, and then you wait for like the little credit cards to drop. You gotta kind of have to like collect all the assorted characters. This one actually has like some plastic medallions on the inside though. Definitely a little bit different than the other one for Wizard of Oz. The cards are really close to dropping. Brandy is so close to getting one of the Wizard of Oz to drop there. Looks like the Scarecrow card. Let's see here. Any second it's gotta go. She keeps getting the coins to drop down to the front section. You do have to time it right so that they fall perfectly. Let's see. I feel like we're just one away from getting the scarecrow. Oh, we got nudged again. That is seriously so close. Oh my word, every time she puts a coin in, it like nudges like a centimeter closer. Oh, another card just fell. Oh, there he goes. We got one. So this is like what the little collectible cards kind of look like. So it does say like the Wizard of Oz. You do have to kind of like collect all of the characters. It does have them up there like the Tin Man. Of course, we just won the Scarecrow. You can get like the Ruby Red Slippers. You collect all of the cards to receive an additional 10,000 bonus points. Being here at the arcade makes me feel like we're on vacation again. We used to always vacation in like Wildwood, New Jersey when we lived in Pennsylvania growing up. We would always come as a family to the arcades, play all games just like this one, try to accumulate a bunch of different tickets and bonus points to win a really cool prize at the end to take home. And speaking of bonus points, Brandy actually just hit the bonus, it looks like. You won. How much did you win, babe?
50.
Okay, 50 extra? 50 extra plays? Holy moly, that's great. 50 extra plays on the bonus. That being said, let's actually continue our way throughout Gatlinburg. We'll check out some more little updates, fall decor, some merchandise, and I do eventually want to make our way down to the village and head on over to the Donut Friar. They have some of the best donuts you're going to find in all of Gatlinburg. It is crazy what like spending like 45 minutes in an arcade will do. The sun is starting to set, but right outside of the arcade is Bubba Gump's restaurant. We used to eat there at Universal Studios at like City Walk. That was always very delicious. Let's continue on our way though and see what else we can find. We're actually just making our way into the Ripley's Believe It or Not section, and they do have a bunch of cool photo ops you can take advantage of even if you're not coming to actual visit Ripley's. We haven't done this attraction here in Gatlinburg, Tennessee yet, but how cool is the different things out front? They have like a massive Captain America statue, Incredible Hulk, like King Kong off in the distance. There's actual like Chainsaw Man anime. These look like they're actually made out of like really cool like car parts and different things. And right across the street from Ripley's, they do have a new escape room. So if you're looking for something like different to do here in Gatlinburg, Tennessee, definitely check out the assorted escape rooms in the areas. One of the newer restaurants that just opened like very recently, Myron Mixon's Barbecue Company. We definitely have to come out here really soon because he's like a world like renowned like barbecue champion. Now he has his own restaurant that actually has like some rooftop dining, so you could take in the sights and sounds here of Gatlinburg. Let's actually check out the Peacocks and Flamingo store, because I noticed right here from the storefront they actually have a bunch of really cool things in the window. Like they have like some Disney Loungefly bags. They have one here from It. It actually has like the dairy logo on the front side, and it looks like they even have some, actually have them labeled the Foo-Foos, only $15 a piece. And they do even have a Sanderson Sisters from Hocus Pocus Loungefly bag. Let's head on in though and see what they have. Perfect for the cooler weather here in Gatlinburg, though. You can actually get some really nice winter beanies that's embroidered with your initial. These are $17 a piece. It does look like they even have like some matching headbands to go with them with your initials, like some little black bears. Here's some of the graphic t-shirts that they do have. These are adult size for $25 a piece. Mama always says. Right underneath the one you actually have like a little pig there. It says knee deep in the muck. I really like how at nighttime though, like the lights really come to life. Let's actually pass the Sun Diner over to Jason Aldean's restaurant, because even if you're not eating there, you can actually go inside, check out some of the different merchandise. So let's see what they have to offer. It does look like they have some of the southern favorites, so you can kind of like check it out. They have some steak there. Looks like some family dining with pasta. The steak looks really good though. And how cool is this? Like, you can literally get some Dolly merchandise here at Jason Aldean's. These are like little crop top pullover sweatshirts. It says, "What would Dolly do?" with the butterflies. And again, like, you don't expect to find like Dolly merchandise here at Jason Aldean's. So it's really cool, like, being so close to Dollywood. Here is a crop top adult size graphic t-shirt with the Dolly lettering. Let's see what else we have here. Wicked chickens make deviled eggs. Like, how cool is that saying? These are super duper soft though. Actually says like Gatlinburg, Tennessee at the bottom. Right next to that, let's go girls. Okay, with that rope design with the cowboy boots. This is really cool actually. Here's the different prices for the Jason Aldean boutique. The sweatshirts are $50. Then you have like your hooded sweatshirts for $60. T-shirts and tanks are $30 a piece. Underneath there is a whole basket of refrigerator magnets. It's a Gatlinburg thing, y'all, Tennessee. So this is actually like leather, so that is a really cool magnet. They do even have like the same difference here in a keychain with like that same copper magnet. Here's even some of the adult-sized tank tops. This actually looks like the John Deere logo. It's a Gatlinburg thing, Smoky Mountains. This one says "Hug a Farmer" on the front. Next to that is a really cool saying graphic t-shirt, "Country as Cornbread." Again, these are adult size, really nice like soft cotton material. But of course you can get like some Gatlinburg merchandise, like this adult size shirt that says Jason Aldean's Gatlinburg. We got like the skull there with the cowboy hat. This shop is super duper cool though. You really have to take a moment in all of these gift shops just to look up. Like, this is really neat with all like those old metal guitars on the ceiling. So that's the actual like lighting fixture inside of this gift shop. But it looks like you could even get like some pink cowboy hats. Here's some kid-size graphic t-shirt. Actually says Tater Tot on the front with the stars. And some of the assorted like adult-size pullover hoodies. Again, these are $60 a piece, but it has like that camo design to it. And it says Gatlinburg on the front. Let's actually check out some of the different menu offerings here at Jason Aldean's. Though you can get like some classic cheeseburgers, avocado chicken melts, some brisket sandwiches, beer can chicken. That actually sounds really delicious. You got a half bird brined and roasted Yukon Gold mashed potatoes, but you can get like Jason Aldean's mac and cheese, of course like a prime top sirloin, even chicken and waffles. We actually ate at Jason Aldean's in Nashville, Tennessee. That was really incredible, just to be able to take in like Music Row in Nashville. And they do have like live music playing there, just like they do here. Like, you can sit up on the second floor, listen to the live music, and eat some really delicious food. That being said, let's actually head on over to the Village, to the Donut Friar. We'll check out some of the fall decor over there and try one of the amazing donuts. Okay, so I'm just making my way to the Village. It says 27 unique shops and it is decorated really cool for fall time with these really awesome like scarecrows, lots of like pumpkins and hay bales. This is one of my personal favorite sections in like all of like Main Street Gatlinburg, just to check out some of the different things that's happening. And they do have like that old-time candy shop. You can actually like check out the windows and see them making taffy. Look at this, that machine is literally cutting like the little pieces of taffy, then it drops them off into the basket. Here's even another one of those little like photo op spots where you got like the little pumpkin family. The little kid there has a little graphic t-shirt with a black bear on it that says Gatlinburg, Tennessee, right next to the mom. Let's make our way a little bit further into the Village though. They do have yet another little photo op where they have like a little bench you could sit at with the hay bales. Actually has a little pumpkin that says The Village with these really cool like scarecrow birds. But right behind there is the Donut Friar off in the corner section. Let's head inside though, check out some of the assorted donuts that they have. And I do believe they sell a great selection of like little merchandise that we'll be able to check out before we even go inside the Donut Friar. Here's a whole bunch of the assorted coffee mugs that they sell. This is my happy place. You got like a donut being bit. That one says Gatlinburg, Tennessee. They have some coffee mugs. This one is more of like an orange color that says the Donut Friar. But you can actually look in the window, like see how immaculate the kitchen is. This is where they make all of the donuts fresh every single morning. Lots of coffee mugs that they have like scattered throughout the window. They actually only have a couple donuts left here inside the case, but they have like some chocolate iced cake, some rainbow donuts. You can even get a good selection of assorted muffins. They have cranberry, cinnamon muffins, blueberry, looks like some coconut delight, and some powdered cake donuts. So right now it's actually about 7:30 p.m. So if you do come here a little bit later, you can expect that the donut fryer, a lot of the donuts are picked through, and most of the things are actually sold for the day. You definitely do want to get here a little bit early in the morning, especially if you are on vacation, and the donut fryer is one of those places that you definitely want to get a donut from because they are very, very delicious. They're about $1.70 to $2 a piece. I went with the glazed cake donut. These are only $1.70 a piece. So a really good deal for a handmade donut right here in Gatlinburg, Tennessee. The cake donuts are really good. Like their icing, like their glaze is super duper delicious. I'm actually surprised that they had any of the glazed donuts left. These are really good. I had such a fun time today hanging out here in Gatlinburg, Tennessee. It's always a pleasure coming out, trying some of the different restaurants around Gatlinburg, Sevierville area. The Cherokee Grill was absolutely incredible. The dessert was on point. The filet was absolutely delicious, like super tender. It's always a great restaurant. Like I said, the food there is always super good. We got to check out the donut fryer a little bit further down the street over in the village. Again, you definitely want to go there a little bit earlier in the morning just so they have a bigger selection of donuts, but I feel like that's one of the must-do places if you are here in Gatlinburg. You always got to go there, get some donuts and coffee. Cherokee Grill, though, again, absolutely crazy good. We got to celebrate Luke's 12th birthday today here in Gatlinburg and check out some really cool merchandise. Again, fall is going on right now, so they have all those cool fall photo ops. The Craftsman show is going on at the convention center, so there's plenty of things to do here with the family. That being said, if you'd like to help further support our travels, please consider checking out our Patreon page. I'll add a link to that in the description box. But if you like today's video, give it a big thumbs up, and as always, make today awesome.